On a bleak January afternoon in 1901 on the Isle of Wight, the Empress Queen of India and Britain dies in the arms of the Emperor of Germany. 13 years later, those two nations go to war with each other in what has to be considered one of the ugliest wars in history. How did that happen? So many books have been written about the causes of the First World War. But look at it in the context of that little story. Did it have cause and effect? History is, to me, all about the stories. In that sense, I've gone right back to my childhood thinking of Alfred burning his cakes and wheedling his way into the Viking camp as a minstrel to find out their stratagems and plans. It's the stories that excite me, and exciting and interest in history informs what we do in contemporary times and how we take things forward. If this appeals to you, do come and hear me talk on Thursday the 25th of April in the Midsomer Norton Town Hall for a Midsomer Norton Society event. Midsomer Norton Society is a great organisation concerned with the history and heritage of the town of Midsomer Norton and the surrounding areas. But we're also raising for a fantastic initiative, but here's Selina to tell you more about it.
The Somerset Community Radio Walk. What does it entail? It's a 4-day, 80-kilometre walk that'll be trailing right the way through Somerset. And along the way, we're going to be visiting other community radio stations. We're going to start off the walk on the 2nd of May at Summer Valley FM, and then we're going to be going to Glastonbury FM, Access FM, Tone FM, Apple FM, and finish on the 5th of May at 10 Radio. Now you might ask, why are we doing this? Well, I suppose you could say that we're trying to celebrate community radio, but it's not just that. Hopefully in the line of this project, we're going to be raising some money towards Summer Valley FM's radio garden that could do with a bit of care and attention. We look forward to having your support on this project and any ideas that you may offer to us. Here I have the poster in line with the event, and you can visit it on our website at www.summervalleyfm.co.uk. Thank you for listening.
Thanks, Selina. I think linking people through the powerful medium of community radio is a really good idea. But also, the land that you're walking across is deeply historic. Across the Somerset levels, the Isles of Avalon, one of the last defensive points of ancient Britain, because that area was surrounded by water. If you think of Pilton these days, associated with one of the world's best known festivals. But 1,000 years ago, it was a port. People used to sail and row up that valley where the marquees and tents and sound systems gather in June. All around us, history is breathing. Who'd have thought in 2013 that we'd be confronted with the problem of how we go about burying a medieval monarch when Richard III turns up under a car park in Leicestershire? And here we are in front of Wells Cathedral. You walk in there and you look up and you see an architectural difference between this incredible front, here depicted, I think rather well, by the local artist Luke Piper, and this very ornate front, and then behind it a much simpler form of architecture. And you think, why did that happen? You know, did they all get bored and go off and do something else? Well, the answer to that is slightly yes. This cathedral, in my view, one of the greatest in Europe, was built during the reign of King John. King John, we know, was a rather bad man. And he upset the Pope. The Pope puts the country under an interdict. All the churches are closed. The Masons have got to this point. None of this edifice is here. They all go off to France and learn new-fangled European sophisticated techniques. And 10 years later, King John and the Pope patch it up. They unlock all the churches. The Masons come back and built this fine edifice. Wherever you look, history is alive and well and breathing. So if, like me, you find that history is full of really fun stories, come along and share some with me on Thursday the 25th of April in the Midsomer Norton Town Hall. I look forward to seeing you there.